Hey there. Hi. Hey. Hello. Hi. Have you missed me? I missed you. I was off on Friday and I had an epic adventure with my podcast co host Booker here at the Palms in Las Vegas, but I really missed you. And I enjoyed my time off. Oh my God, I had so much to drink. I'm not a big boozer, but let me count. I can remember. I had one extra large slushy, followed by two espresso martinis, a berry martini, two more slushies. So how many drinks is that? I don't know, a lot. And I paced myself and it was great and I didn't have a hangover the next day. That's how drinking should be. For fun, not to get wasted. Hey Ryan, we have a lot to talk about today and get caught up on, but first, a reminder, my fam, I have set up a membership on my YouTube channel. So if you can and want to support, it would be greatly appreciated if you became a member. In addition to my undying gratitude and helping truly, because I don't get a lot of views on these videos, but I am consistent and I do this really well, I think. All of my members here on YouTube get to live chat with me during every premiere. The premieres are member-only mode, but as soon as the premiere is over, everybody can comment. So I have just switched it to member-only mode. Happy that Ryan can join us, and hopefully everybody else will start to pop in as well. And let's get to it. No, you're amazing, Ryan. A lot of Ben and Jen stories today, and I'm like, I'm covering it still, but I'm so freaking over Ben and Jen. I'm so bored by them. It's too much and dragged out. Like, move on already. But they're purposefully not. One of the new stories from today is that Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are not announcing their divorce or even that they've separated because of their children. Because they want their kids to be very comfortable with the idea of the split and happy in where they're living and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, y'all, especially Jennifer Lopez's children, they've been through this many times before. And same with Ben Affleck. Ben has dated and broken up with many women since he's been with Jennifer Garner. Ben dated that Ana de Armas girl. He dated that, was she in PR? Some blonde chick. You know who the blonde, remember that blonde chick? I forget. Ben Affleck dated blonde woman. Let me see here. Lindsay Shus. That was her name, right? Lindsay Shus. He dated her twice. So she was in PR. She worked in Saturday Night Live. He dated her in 2017, and then they broke up in 2018, and then they got back together, and then they broke up again in 2019. So, Lindsay Shus, Ana de Armas. I mean, he hasn't dated a ton after Jennifer Garner, but did he date a nanny? Maybe. I don't remember that. I just remember the SNL producer. Anyways, with J-Lo's kids, they've been through this a lot. Just make it known and move on. I think that being public about a separation or a split or the divorce will help Ben and Jen move on. So let's move on, shall we? I agree, Kasara. Also, speaking of Ben Affleck, I didn't have enough space in the headline to put midlife crisis. Instead, I put Ben Affleck crisis, but it's Ben Affleck midlife crisis. I cannot show you the photo because it's a paparazzi picture and your boy does not want to get sued. But over the weekend in Los Angeles, Ben Affleck debuted a, what's a polite way of saying not very flattering? Some might say hideous. Some might say hideous haircut. Ben has an extremely short do on top and totally bald on the sides. Like, not shaved, but like a zero with the clippers, like a zero and like super short on top. And it does not look good. And it might really be a midlife crisis. He was also wearing a biker jacket, like a leather motorcycle riding jacket, with like shoulder pad protection and all of that. Does he have let me see, I think he might have a motorcycle. Ben Affleck. Motorcycle. Yes, he was riding it. A faux hawk is what some people are describing the new hair. He's been riding this motorcycle around Los Angeles, and I don't like it. I don't approve of it. Oh, it's an electric motorcycle. Apparently that's a new thing. An electric motorcycle. A Suzuki. Oh no. Oh God. He's even been in a motorcycle accident before. When was this? Hi, Piali. And he's had a motorcycle for a while, according to all of these photos. Like, he took Ana de Armas riding on his motorcycle. He's taken his son riding on his motorcycle. Listen, I am not afraid to voice my opinion. If you want to ride your motorcycle out in the middle of nowhere, go for it. But riding your motorcycle in Los Angeles, that's rhymes with thumb. That rhymes with thumb, if you know what I mean. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous. I just, when your children are adults, they can do whatever they want, but I would highly discourage my children from riding motorcycles, especially in Las Vegas. Vegas is actually even worse than Los Angeles. There are so many fatalities on the road in Vegas. It's one of the things that I hate about living here. Did I not say hi to Casera? Hello, Casera. I appreciate you. There's so many people constantly on the roads here in Vegas, drunk or high. It's dangerous. I know somebody very well that died on a motorcycle accident, in a motorcycle accident. Anyways, that's a total aside. Be safe, Ben Affleck. I hope it's not a midlife crisis. I wish him well. He could end up like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's son Pax. According to a new report, he has just been discharged from the ICU, although it remains to be clear if he's also been released from the hospital. I have a feeling he's out of the hospital, but I don't want to give incorrect information. I take what I do very seriously. But it's startling to read that Pax Jolie Pitt was in the ICU for about a week. About a week. That's how serious his injuries were. I told you all last week that Brad and Angelina's 20-year-old son was rushed to the hospital with a head injury. He was not wearing a helmet when his e-bike got into a car crash. According to reports, he hit a car that was waiting at a red light from behind. How did that happen? Because I know the laws, and the person behind is responsible. Like, if he hit the car and he was behind the car, he's responsible. How did he hit a car that was at a red light? Was he distracted? Was he impaired? Was Pax high himself or drunk? Hey, Mama Heather. Happy Monday. Thankfully, it wasn't a super serious injury. I mean, it was, but thankfully it wasn't life-ending. You know what I mean? Like, it was super serious, but he's alive. And according to the new report from today, he's been released from the ICU and, quote, he suffered complex trauma and now begins the long road of recovery and physical therapy. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's keep it moving. Congratulations to Simone Biles. She ended her Olympic journey today, taking home a silver medal in floor. This Brazilian athlete won gold on floor. And Simone didn't even place on the podium in balance beam. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Christy. Whatever. She's won so many medals. It's all good. And actually, I was thinking about this. Do any of you know? I'm going to look it up. It's not. Maybe I'll make a video about just this later. But why don't men compete in balance beam? How come men don't compete in balance beam? They should. I don't know of a single good reason. If any of you know, let me know in the comments section. Also, I've had a busy day, so I normally would have made a video about this, but I think I'm going to make a video. Hey, Adam. I think I'm going to make a video about this afterwards also, a separate video. But we'll talk about it now. You'll get a preview of my shorter video. Britney Spears' sons, according to reports, have... Oh, yeah, we already talked about that, Christy. Rewind when you can. Britney Spears' sons, according to reports, are talking to their grandfather, Jamie Spears. Hey, Osfly girl. After everything that went down between Jamie and those children. Remember, he's responsible for Britney losing most of her custody. Because Jamie got physical with one of the kids, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I think it's a good thing. I think it's very positive that the children, they're not children anymore. One of them is 18, about to turn 19, and the other one's about to turn 18 in 4 weeks or so. But what I thought was, what's the word? What I thought was, is it a betrayal? Is it a snub? Is it a betrayal? What I thought was not pleasing to Britney Spears is Jaden James and Sean Preston are talking to their grandfather about going to visit him and visiting their cousins and their aunt and grandma also in Louisiana. If I was Britney Spears, I would feel slighted and pissed that my sons went to visit their grandfather before they went to visit me. Because Britney's said to be talking to them as well. Like, they should go visit their mother. And then their mother can go join them in Louisiana, right? Like, shouldn't that be the plan? I hope so too, Wendy Costello. Yes, I agree, Heather. It would hurt me too. Like, I get it. They don't have a perfect relationship, but they're talking again. And that grandfather was responsible for Britney losing custody. Not total custody, but a lot of her custody. It's not a reach, right? Like, is I don't get it. Like, why not go see their mother? Whatevs. In happier news, probably scared. I mean, I guess I could buy that, Osfly girl. In other news, happy news, according to Machine Gun Kelly himself, in a new interview, MGK reveals that he is completely sober from everything. And that's highly impressive for him because he used to take a lot of substances regularly. MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, reveals that he secretly went to rehab last year, and he says that he has been sober since last August. And he used to drink a lot and do a lot of weed, and hey, Texas Kit Kat, he used to snort Vivanzi. He used to snort Vivanzi, which is an ADHD medication. And he used to snort Percocet. Hey, Ananda Kate. He used to also snort hydrocodone. Oh my God. That's intense. Whew. Thank God. I think I might have said this. I think I said this last week. I have a happy update personally. I went to the gym this morning and I finally snapped out of it. I was like, you know what? No more eating like I had been, which is overeating, stress eating, depressive eating, comfort eating, anxiety eating. I had been doing a lot of that since January. But I said this on Friday, right? I did say, and I don't know if I said it to you. I might have said it to you all, but I was talking to some adults while enjoying some cocktails and eating on Friday. I got it out of my system finally this weekend. I said, thank God that my addiction is food. That's a much better addiction to have than drugs or alcohol. Like I told you all, I had like 6 drinks or 7 drinks on Friday night over like 10 hours and not a problem. Food is my problem. But thank God, sometimes the thing we think is the worst can be a blessing. Like, thank God my problem is that and not drugs or alcohol, or I'd probably be dead. Because if I'm an addict with how I am with food, I'd be dead if it was drugs or alcohol. Because, I intellectually, over the last month and a half, my brain was saying, stop eating. You know you shouldn't be doing this. Stop doing this. Stop eating. But I could not stop. I couldn't stop. I could not stop. Even though I was at times full, not hungry, I could not stop. For a whole month and a half, this went on. Major relapse. But today, I just decided it's like cold turkey, we're back to healthy eating. Anyways, sidetrack. I understand Machine Gun Kelly. I know how hard addiction is. So good for him. Congratulations, and hopefully he can keep it up. Speaking of getting help, Jax Taylor, I told you all last week, is receiving help for mental health. And you know what this dude did? He was uploading to his Instagram from rehab What kind of a crappy rehab facility is he at that lets him A, have a phone, and B, post on social media? I would think, a check-in inpatient treatment facility would not allow that, should not allow that, right? Thank you, Ryan. I mean, unless somebody posted for him, but actually, let me see if he's posted again. I mean, it's possible that somebody's posting for him, but that's just so stupid. Oh, he's got me blocked. Oh, let me see this, if I can see it on my other page here. He has me blocked. When did he? Oh, I can't see when he posted this now. Ugh, all good. I don't know if he's posted more, but whatever. Yeah, Jax Taylor has me blocked. In other news, an update on Cardi B. We spoke about her pregnancy last week, and in new court documents, Cardi has confirmed that Offset is the father of her unborn child. She is pregnant with her third kid, and she also clarified on social media that he is a good husband. She's seen a lot of people talking smack about Offset, and she wants everybody to know that he was a very supportive partner and even helped her with her career. They're getting back together. Also, Aerosmith has announced that they are going to be retiring forever. Steven Tyler had vocal surgery, and the band has said that he's not been able to recover from that vocal surgery. He can't sing like he used to or on a level that the band wants to tour. So there's not going to be a farewell tour, nothing. Aerosmith is done. And I don't know if I believe that reasoning. I think there might be another Steven Tyler scandal about to drop. Just saying. There might be a storm brewing there. Also, speaking of music-related news, any scoop on Wendy Williams? The last scoop I shared with you all, it was her 60th birthday recently, and her family is still being kept away, sadly. Other than that, nothing really. I mean, Kathy Griffin's voice is not 100% either, Adam. All right, let's talk music. Chappell Roan. She performed at Lollapalooza and broke records. She, according to the event organizers, she performed on Thursday in the middle of the day and had the largest turnout ever for a Lollapalooza daytime slot. Hundreds of thousands of people for Chappell Roan, and she commanded that stage. I feel like it was a culture-shifting moment. She commanded that stage, but not only that, one of my favorite things about watching all of the video, professionally shot video, was how into it the people were. The audience was singing along and so into it. Like, it made me so happy. Also, over the weekend, Adele kicked off her residency in Munich, and I had major FOMO, y'all. I had major FOMO. I wish I could have been there, but I wasn't. But I'm here, and I'm so glad that I was here today. I missed you Friday. I'm so glad that I'll be here every day this week. I'm back tomorrow at our normal time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Please become a member if you can. Your support would be greatly appreciated. If you watch regularly and enjoy what I do, I would love to chat with you live during the premieres, or just support, even if you can't watch live. Your support means so much. So thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody.